Welcome back. Diwali is celebrated with vibrant colours, twinkling lights and delicious delicacies. Today we unpack the inner significance of this most celebrated Hindu festival with author, academic and ardent devotee of Sri Ram, Professor Usha Devi Shukla. Professor has researched the travails of our indentured forebears throughout the Indian diaspora and also authored the Ramcharitmanas. Jai Shri Ram, Professor. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Jai Shri Ram. Thank you for having me.
So, Professor, talk to us about the significance of Diwali. I mean, the story of Sri Ram is more than 6,000 years old, and we still celebrate this festival with absolute fervor every year.
Diwali is a time of, as you said, color and happiness, joy. And it's celebrated, when Sri Ram had come back to Ayodhya after his battle in Sri Lanka with Ravan, having vanquished him and re-establishing dharma on earth. He comes back, everybody's happy, there's joy, there's jubilation. And it is very important that he re-established dharma. And law and order are very important for peace and happiness.
Professor, we've spoken a great deal about Diwali and its traditions, but we haven't really spoken about how it should be celebrated in a Hindu home. Because, some people do it very extravagantly, and then other people are more about the spiritual significance of it. What is sort of the best way? What is the happy medium?
It's very important that we live in a material world. We live with neighbors and friends. We live with family, which is most important. And that we should be able to enjoy the festival with both the spiritual side, the religious side, and, the jubilation. Some people have an oil bath, which is significant for them. And others just have their normal bath, the cleansing of the body, the cleansing of the home, the cleansing of the environment. It starts way before Diwali. That's very, very important. But as I said, the important thing is the cleansing of the mind, cleansing of our inner selves. And then it's also a delight to understand how and why Ravan was vanquished. He was a profound priest. He was an intellectual. He was a Shiva Bhakt. He created the Shiva Stotram, Tandav Stotram, that lots of people recite today. That same Ravan, with all these great qualities, was vanquished by what? By his own ego. And so, we have to do inner cleansing. We have to clear our minds of negativities so that we can project positivity in the world. And where do these negative qualities come from? They come from our own inner negative qualities of anger, lust, greed, arrogance, envy, and attachment. These are not good, and we've got to cleanse our minds, because our minds can be our very, very good friend, but it can also be our foe, like in the case of Ravan, who led himself to destruction. He was so obsessed with control, with power, and thought that he's invincible and that nobody could destroy him, so he could do what he wanted, and he abducted the mother of the universe, Sri Sitaji. He destroyed himself eventually. And that's what we do in society when we nurture these negative qualities within us. We don't know how to project positivity. And that's what we need to start doing. That is the spirit of Diwali.
So now I have to ask you, what is your Diwali message to our viewers, as it is Diwali morning?
So a happy Diwali to everybody. And I hope that this Diwali is going to unite our community, which goes beyond the boundaries of religion and cultures, and that we all live happily in a beautiful South Africa.
I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. It's been a pleasure having you join us, and thank you for all that insight and that wealth of knowledge. We certainly wish you all the very best for Diwali as well.
Thank you very much.
Stay with us. Up next, we continue with our Diwali special. Thank you for staying with us. Diwali celebrates the victory of good over evil, and today's Holy Tirukural message speaks of this as well. But first, we steady the body with Kugan on Yoga for Wellness.